name's Cole and I work with the tomatoes.
I'm Veronica and I work with the tomatoes. My name's Quincy and I work with the lettuce.
My name's Katie and I work with the lettuce.
My name's Kate and I work with lettuce.
And we're part of the hydroponics group. So, with me and Veronica, since we work with the tomatoes, we measure the pH and ppms every day.
And we also add nutrients and water when needed.
We work with the lettuce and we have to test pH every day.
And we also test parts per million or ppm every day.
And add water every day.
So, this is our hydroponics wheel. It is officially named the B-Pod, but it was dubbed the wheel because it's a wheel. And every day this wheel turns. It turns 360 degrees, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that the water and the plants can come down and get watered by this reservoir.
Okay, so how this works is we put water into this tank and there's a pump down there that circulates the water into this tank where the plants can get to the water.
When the lettuce is finally grown, we harvest it. We usually harvest maybe once a month to every month and a half. And when you harvest lettuce, you pick your plants and you try to find the center. Like in this section there's two. So you make sure you pull them apart. You always leave the middle leaf of the stalk. So on this one it'd be these leaves right here. You leave those, and when you pick it, you pick a leaf, you pinch it, and you twist if it doesn't come off, and you have your very own picked lettuce leaf.
What's right here is a 50-gallon bucket, and we keep it full with around 35 to 40 gallons of water, every day. And then down here, there is a water pump box, which the water comes out of here and goes into here. And then what it does is it has a timer on it, and it controls the water that comes to the tubes, and it goes to the plants.
And so every day or every other day we add pH down to make sure that the pH is correct and the nutrients to make sure that the plants are getting proper nutrients. And so we just check to make sure that that happens every day. And we always have to check to make sure tubing is on correctly and that there's proper spacing between the plants.
So what I learned a lot about what goes into managing a system like this. I really learned how important it is to keep track of your numbers and organize everything, because if we hadn't been organized, we wouldn't have been able to get the cost. And now we're going to be able to make graphs and show how much we made and how much we're processing and how it all equals out. It's actually really cool.
What I have learned through this hydroponics is that there are more ways to grow things than just in soil. There's many ways that you can grow things when you don't have a lot of space, and you can grow them in your house. That doesn't involve a lot of mess that has to do with soil, and it still produces great food.
What I learned running this hydroponic system this semester was how much work it has to go into running such a system and then selling lettuce out of it and making a profit. I was completely blown away about how much work goes in, and I definitely respect people who do this for a living a lot more now. I also learned how to correctly pick lettuce being as if you do it incorrectly, you harm the lettuce. And conveniently I learned there's a lot more lettuce out there, or different kinds of lettuce out there, than I originally thought.
So what I've learned over these past few months is how to solve problems that could arise when using this hydroponic system. You wouldn't think that there would be such a complex system because it just looks like tubing, but it's really, there are so many things that have to work together to be able to deliver the nutrients to the plants. And so you have to solve also many problems, like the plants tipping over or there's fungus growing in the water. And so over these months we've had to do a lot of research, and I've learned so much about tomato plants in general and this hydroponic system.
I had no idea when coming into this project that you could grow a single tomato plant just by using rock wool in a bucket and a 50-gallon bucket with tubing. So this whole concept was new to me, and when my friend Veronica came up and said, hey, do you want to work with tomato plants using a hydroponic system, I knew that if I said yes, I would have a whole new learning environment around it. And I have to say that doing this for the past semester has really taught me a lot.